Hi friends, can you tell me one thing? Why we study history? Yes friends, we study history to learn about the experiences some other persons have made. And from those experiences, we can distinguish what we should do and what we should not. Right? Similarly, friends, if we are preparing for an exam, if we are going through all the previous year questions, then we can have a very good experience that what actually we have studied and how to answer some difficult questions, right? So that uh, we can appear this present exam in a very dynamic uh, perspective. Fine. So let us proceed, friends. All the best. From right now, I am telling you, let us proceed and let us complete our victorious journey. Fine. Welcome, my dear friends. Here in this session, we will complete the questions starting from 41 and ending at 50. This is from part C of paper 1 of Patent Agent Examination 2020 or 2022. And the set code taken is set code C. Okay, friends. So, actually, by completing these questions, we will complete all the questions from paper 1 of Patent Agent Examination 2022. Fine. So, let us proceed with each and every question with a proper explanation. Okay. So that you can recall all this in a very dynamic way, and it will help you further in appearing for similar type of questions. Okay friends, so let us proceed. So friends, in this slide we will discuss or we will analyze the questions from 41 up to 44. So let us proceed with these questions. And let me tell you one thing friends, in part C, it is consisting of 30 marks and number of questions are 10. 10 multiple choice questions. Actually, these are not multiple choice questions. These are multiple select questions. Or we can say these are not MCQs, these are MSQs. Because you have to choose more than one option here. Okay, that means you can choose, if only one choice is correct, one option is correct, then you will have to choose that. And if all the four options are correct, you will have to tick all of them. If three of them are correct, then you have to tick all of them. But you have to be more specific, because you are right means you will get full marks, and you are wrong by one option also, then you will get, that means you will not get any mark. Though here no negative marks are there, but you will not get any marks, that means 0 mark, right? So very carefully you appear for these questions and try to answer them, right? And here this portion, actually this means part C, it consists of 10 questions and marks to be awarded at 30. So if you are very much sure of each and every question, then please answer them carefully and you can get a very what to say, very good marks from here only. If you secure 30 marks from only 10 questions from part C, then there is a very that means high chances are there that you can obtain at least 80 to 90 marks minimum. Fine. So let us proceed. Okay. Sorry. Actually, I will read it actually. Just let me. Okay. Part C is of 30 marks and consists of 10 multiple choice questions of 3 marks each with more than one option correct. Right? That means that I have explained about MSQs that are correct. At least 2 options correct. That means one option cannot be correct here. Just keep it in your mind that only one option cannot be correct here. Minimum should be 2 options and maximum can be 4 options. Earlier actually I have told about that if one choice is correct then you can tick it, but no friends, actually the questions are given in such a way that minimum 2 options will be correct. So please keep it in mind that minimum number of correct options are 2 and maximum number of correct options are 4. Between that any number of options can be correct. Fine. Okay. So question number 41. See, an application for a patent shall be published under section 11A except in cases where the application, option A, in which secrecy direction is imposed under section 35, option B, has been abandoned under section 9 subsection 1, option C, has been withdrawn after the issuance of FER, option B, has been withdrawn 3 months prior to publication under section 11A. Okay friends, so here actually 11A means we must go to chapter 4 of the Patents Act 1970 and the title for section 11A is publication of applications. Okay, so just keep in mind that section. Please keep section 11A in your mind while answering this question. Fine. So, first option is in which secrecy direction is imposed under section 35. So, if you carefully recall, if you very clearly you can recall section 11A, you can very well remember where section 35 or some statement about section 35 is mentioned there. Fine. So, what you can do, yeah, just a second. You can go to section 11A subsection 4 where it is mentioned that in case a secrecy direction has been given in respect of an application under section 35, then it shall be published after the expiry of the period prescribed under subsection 1 or when the secrecy direction has ceased to operate, whichever is later. Okay, and here option A is in which secrecy direction is imposed under section 35. Right. So, the correct options here will be, and just a moment, I will take this. Yeah, correct options are A, correct options are B and D. Right. So 3 options will be correct here, and option C will not be a correct option because here it is mentioned that it has been withdrawn after the issuance of FER. Okay, so please recall section 11A where you can find the statements about section 35 and withdrawn 3 months prior to publication under section 11A, etc., etc. And this abandoned, that means you can recall section 9 which is about what? Provisional and complete specification. So section 9 subsection 1, if you remember, you can get the answer. Okay, so for question number 41, the correct options are A, B and D. Fine. A, B, D. Okay. Next, question number 42. An application for patent has been filed along with filing fees of 1930 rupees. Which of the following could be true about the said application? Okay. Here what is mentioned? Now the application for a patent has been filed and here the filing fee is 1930 rupees. Then what statements can be true about this application? Fine. Option A says application is filed by a startup. Just observe carefully, friends. A fee amount is given and it is asked, and this is asked that which type of who has filed this? Is it a startup? Is it a natural person? Is it a MSME? Is it a company? Like these things. Fine. So we have to think that way, right? So here option A is application is filed by a startup. Option B is complete specification has 31 pages and 7 claims. Option C is complete specification has 24 pages and 11 claims. Option D is application has been filed online. Okay, so here friends, we can see first schedule, physical filing fee for an individual or startup is 1750 rupees, that we know, right? And we know for an extra seat it cost 180 rupees. Okay, so now add these two, that means 1750 plus 180, you will definitely get 1930 rupees. Okay, and for this reason friends, what will be your answer? I am telling you, option A is correct. Okay, and option B is also correct. Why? Because we know what is the filing fee for a startup, that we have, for that we are confirmed. Okay, and option B is complete specification is 31 pages and 7 claims. Actually the number of pages should be 30, and here one extra seat is there. For one extra seat 180 rupees is needed. Okay, and that's why option B is also correct. Okay, and friends, another thing, number of claims should be limited to 10. Option C has mentioned 11 claims, so we will not take it. Fine. So here the answer will be, the correct options will be option A and option B only. Fine. I hope it is pretty much clear now. Okay. Now we will go to question number 43. Florina is a housewife. She has made modifications on the mopping device which has made her task much easy now. If she were to approach you for applying for a patent, which of the following would be your advice to her as a patent agent? Okay. Option A is Florina's invention is not patentable as it is a modification of existing device. Option B is Florina can file a request for expedited examination if she is the applicant for the invention. Option C is Florina, being a woman applicant, is entitled to waiver of application fee. And option D is Florina can assign her right to apply for patent to home appliances MNC. Okay, so here friends, the correct options will be, just a second, the correct options will be B and D. And why so, I will explain. Option B says Florina can file a request for expedited examination if she is the applicant for the invention. Yes, expedited examination she can file, and this is as per Rule 24C. Exactly, specifically Rule 24C, Sub Rule 1, Clause D. Okay, and the next correct option is option D, because Florina can assign her right to apply for patent to home appliances MNC. This is correct. Then now we will analyze why option A and C are not correct. So option C is Florina's invention is not patentable as it is a modification of existing device. Why not? Modification of existing devices can be patentable. Okay, so this statement is not correct, and we have to just find out the modification should be substantial. Fine. Next, option C is Florina being a woman applicant is entitled to waiver of application fee. No friends, waiver is not done. Okay, that means this provision is not there actually. Being a woman applicant, waiver of application fee, it is not there. That's why option C is not correct. Just remember that online, if it is applied online, then 10% rebate is there. Okay, so I hope question number 43 is also clear. Fine. Now question number 44. An applicant may file a request for expedited examination on the following grounds. Option A, that India has been indicated as the competent international searching authority. Option B, that the applicant is a startup. Option C, that the applicant is a small entity. And option D, that the applicant is a department of the government. So here the answers will be, friends, this is a very good question where the answer will be all the options, right? A, B, C and D also. Fine. Okay. So an applicant may file a request for expedited examination on the following grounds. Now, option that means all the options are correct. Just you have to go through all this. India has been indicated as the competent international searching authority, correct. That the applicant is a startup, correct. That the applicant is a small entity, correct. And that the applicant is a department of the government. This is also correct. Okay. Just a second. Please refer Rule 24C for the same. Okay. Okay friends, let us proceed for further questions. Question number 45. Kavya is a teacher residing in Thrissur, Kerala. She wishes to file an application for patent in physical mode. Which of the following is correct means for her to pay the fee payable as per Rule 7? The options are in case at the appropriate patent office. Option B, in the form of DD drawn in favor of Controller General of Patents payable at Mumbai. Option C, in the form of DD drawn in favor of the head of office patent office payable at Chennai. Option D, in the form of DD drawn in favor of Controller of Patents payable at Chennai. Okay, and here the correct options will be option A and option D. Okay friends, why? Now we will analyze. Okay, yes, in case at the appropriate patent office is possible. Fine. And option D, that is in the form of DD drawn in favor of Controller of Patents payable at Chennai, because he or she is residing at Thrissur, Kerala, and for Kerala the payable office is at Chennai. The appropriate office here is Chennai. Fine. But friends, why B and C will not be correct, that we will analyze. Okay, option B says in the form of DD drawn in favor of Controller General of Patents payable at Mumbai. Mumbai is not the jurisdiction. That's why option B is not correct. Option C, in the form of DD drawn in favor of the head of office, patent office payable at Chennai. Yes, payable at here, payable at Chennai is correct. But in favor of the head office, this is not correct. This one is not correct. Okay, it should be control in favor of the controller of patents. Okay, it should not be head of office. That's why option C will not be correct. So the correct options will be A and D only. Fine. Now question number 46. The claim or claims of a complete specification shall relate to option A single invention, option B a group of inventions linked so as to form a single inventive concept, option C shall be clear and succinct, option D shall be fairly based on the matter disclosed in the specification. Fine. So friends, for this, the claim or claims of a complete specification are related to, the answer will be all the options. All the options. You can see here option A, option B, option C and option D. Okay, and for this friends, I must tell you that please go to section 10, which is about contents of specification, right? Section 10 is about contents of specifications. Here you can find out all these options will be correct. Fine. Okay, so no more discussion is needed here. Question number 47. In reliefs in suits for patent infringement under section 108 of the Act, option A, court may grant injunction. Option B, court may grant either damages or an account of profits. Option C, court may order to arrest the infringer. Option D, court may order to forfeit or destroy the infringing goods. Okay, so what we will do here? Here friends, the correct options will be option A, option B, option D. Okay, so why we will analyze. Option A is court may grant injunction. Correct. Court may grant injunction. This is correct. Option B is court may grant either damages or an account of profits. This is also correct. Option D is court may order to forfeit or destroy the infringing goods. This is also correct. But option C, that is court may order to arrest the infringer, this is not correct. Because friends, we know that patent law comes under civil law, not criminal law, right? For this reason, options A, B and D will be correct, as option C indicates the proceedings under criminal law. Option C will not be correct at all. Okay, and we know friends, the title for or the main basis of section 108 or 180 is reliefs in suit for infringement. You can very well refer to section 108 of the Patents Act 1970 for a clear picture. Fine. Now, question number 48. Who are the persons entitled to apply for patents? Okay, and for this you just go to section 6 of the Patents Act 1970, which discusses about or which tells about persons entitled. Fine. So, option A is any person claiming to be true and first inventor of the invention. Option B is any person being the assignee of the person claiming to be the true and first inventor in respect of the right to make such an application. Option C is any legal representative of any deceased person who immediately before his death was entitled to make such an application. Option D is importer of the invention. So here friends, the answers will be, just a second, A is correct, B is correct and C is also correct. Okay, please refer section 6 for the same. And here option D, which tells about importer of the invention, is not an correct option. I hope all these questions of this slide are clear. Let us proceed to the next questions. Fine. Question number 49. The patent application can be treated as withdrawn under which of the following circumstances? Okay. Option A is in the case the applicant or any other interested person does not make a request for examination of the application for patent within the prescribed period as specified. Option B, under the condition that the applicant may at any time after filing the application but before the grant of patent withdraw the application by making a request in prescribed manner. Option C, response to first examination for the patent application is not filed within prescribed time. Option D, pre-grant opposition has been filed for the patent application. So let me tell you friends one thing, that here the correct answer will be option A and option B. Okay. So for this please refer section 11B, whose title is request for examination. Okay, and more specifically please refer section 11B subsection 4. Okay, so when you refer that, you can very well find that in the case of the applicant or any other interested person does not make a request for examination of the application for patent within the prescribed period as specified. This is a condition for withdrawal. Okay, and under the condition that the applicant may at any other time after filing the application but before the grant of the patent withdraw the application by making a request in prescribed manner. This is also a condition. Okay, and option C and D are not correct because response to first examination for the patent application is not filed within prescribed time is not a condition, and pre-grant opposition has been filed for the patent application. This is also not a condition. Okay, actually for option D you can refer section 25 subsection 1 which tells about pre-grant opposition, and for option C please go to section 21. Okay, where there is the prescribed time period is 6 months and it can be extended up to more 3 months, that means 9 months as well, but this is a case for abandon. Okay, this is not a case for withdrawal. Okay, I hope it is clear now. Okay, now question number 50, and this is the last question of this slide of this session and of paper 1 patent agent examination 2022. Fine. So let us proceed with this question. Aditya has filed 2 applications for patent with provisional specification. Which of the following conditions ought to be met for the controller to allow Aditya to file 1 complete specification in respect of the 2 provisional specifications? And let me tell you friends, here the answer will be option A, just a second, and option D. Okay, now we will analyze. I am reading the question again. Aditya has filed 2 applications for patent with provisional specification. Which of the following conditions ought to be met for the controller to allow Aditya to file 1 complete specification in respect of the 2 provisional specifications? Hello? Fine. A is invention for the invention of the 2 provisional specifications is cognate, that means related. Okay, or one is a modification of the other, then it is fine. Then option D is the complete specification shall be filed within 12 months from the date of filing of the first provisional application, and for this you can refer section 9. Okay, so option A and option D both are correct. But option B is given, for option B it is given that the complete specification shall be filed within 12 months from the date of filing of the last filed provisional specification. Now this one is not correct. And option C is inventors for both the applications should be same. It doesn't matter actually whether the inventors are same or not. It is not a matter of concern. So option B and option C, these criteria are not correctly, these are not the needed conditions. Okay, so for this reason option A and option D are correct. Fine, I hope all these things are clear now. And yes friends, for priority dates please refer section 11. Okay, because we know that section 11 is about priority dates of claims of a complete specification. So you can refer that as well. Okay friends, this way all the questions from part C of paper 1 are completed here. That means questions starting from 41 up to 50. All these questions are with proper explanations are completed in this session. Okay, if you have any queries, any doubts, any compliments, any comments, then please put them down in the comment box. I would be happy to answer your queries, and I will be more delightful when I see your likes. So please like, share and subscribe my channel. Okay friends, thank you so much. God bless you. Jai Hind. Now, so well friends, please let me know how do you like this. We will cover more questions in the further sessions. Okay. So friends, please smile like flowers and always be happy. Always stay happy. And yeah, please like, share and subscribe my channel and keep learning, keep enjoying. God bless you dear all. Jai Hind.